Welcome back to Kin in Line. This is part 70, I make it. So after our whistle-stop tour of Europe, we ended up in Rotterdam and took a ferry back across the English Channel. And it was an overnight affair, and I obviously couldn't sleep, but everybody else seemed to manage to do so. So I sketched a lot of them en route back to Dover. And this is one of them. You can just see the frames of the windows around the deck, I suppose it is. So here I had models galore, all the time in the world, no chance of sleeping naturally. And yeah, kept me entertained. So this was pretty dark, so I managed to capture the figures quite well, considering it was night time and the light wasn't that bright. Remember, this chap was part of our group. I think he was from California, and he ran a small business at a market or something. We were amazed to hear people, made a living working, running a stall at a market. There's an elderly gent with these nice thick glasses. Sure. Just make out a head at the top left there. The rest just seems to be blankets and whatever. This looks like that same guy from California. Don't know what looks like. He's got a peg on his nose. I think Anne managed to sleep as well. She wasn't cursed with insomnia. I don't know, I just think my brain, I'm too into doing things. So this was Anne's hands. You've seen her feet before now. These makes quite a nice study, I think. And yeah, she won't be that impressed with this shot, but that's the sleeping Anne. And here's one in the eye. Yeah, just a few more before we disembark. Some of the characters we encountered in our journey. Let me just get over the ferry trip. So on the ferry trip, I also did this self-portrait, if it'll come into focus. Yeah. So that's me all tied up in knots, sketching away while others slept. And then some of our mates on this trip. Captured it. Takes all kinds to make the world go round, eh? This might have been one of our Antipodean friends. Looks like quite a character. This was only 39 years ago, so I remember when we got to London, and I did no drawings in London actually, but we went to Hyde Park Speaker's Corner, and for me that was such a revelation, having come from apartheid South Africa with national service and police, like a police state and a military state. And there you had free speech, everybody just voicing their opinions on, with cops just standing around making sure there's no nasty business, but there never was. We saw this guy earlier with the big nose. I think this is the same chap. This is a sort of exaggeration that I really enjoy from drawing, that I just know you'll never get in a photograph. It's unintentional, but it's kind of what makes the drawing. Even the double nose there, just adds power to the picture. Looks like a mother with a little child on a string or something. And then just yeah. Okay, I think we finished this trip, so we'll end it for now. Cheers.